Hey guys, it's Marlo, and I thought I'd share with you some of my custom 1/6 scale Logan figures here. Sort of done in that Hot Toys style where it's, a lot more realistic. I prefer my 1/6 figures like that as much as possible with the best head sculpts I could find. Again, these are pretty much custom built. This figure right here, you can still get online as of, what is it today? It's February 2019. It's pretty much done under this box here, 11. So I believe the head sculpt was done by 11 with the body being a Ganghood body. So when you buy this figure, it's going for about $100 currently. You get everything you see here. These sort of brown boots. Comes with some extra little buttons there to replace any of the buttons that might fall off the shirt, just in case, which is pretty cool that they did that. The metal claws, the muscular body that you see him with there, and he doesn't come with this head sculpt. This head sculpt is an 11 head sculpt. He comes with this head sculpt actually, which is pretty much identical except for the cigar. Now I just swapped the heads because I preferred my suited Logan here to have the cigar. I figured, in the beginning of the movie he was just smoking and drinking, and with this custom figure I was able to get the parts online. Basically got a black suit, basic body there. It's a lot thinner body than what you see there with the almost full set Logan there, and it didn't come with a head, so I had to get this head separately. Again, they're both done by 11, and I just swapped the heads like I said. Now the cigar can come out. Let me show you guys. So there's the cigar. So if you took it out, he'd look a little funny because you can see there's a big hole there at the side of his mouth. But if you compare the two otherwise, they look like they were pretty much taken from the same mold. There might just be some paint variations here and there, but I believe the mold was pretty much identical. They just made some space there for the cigar, so I'm gonna have to pop that back in a second. So again, a black suit. Got these shoes. They're kind of more brownish shoes. I noticed in the beginning of the film they weren't black and shiny. They were kind of older, brown type boots or shoes. So I might even scuff them up a little bit more, give them some weathering. When I got my 11 head sculpt, this one right here, came with this comic book that you also see in the film, which is pretty cool. Has the actual artwork from the film too by Dan Panosian. So I thought that was really neat. Just thought I'd show you some of that. So again, that's pretty cool that they included that. Got this little 1/6 scale bottle of whiskey. And again, the suit came with the tie, but you didn't see him with the tie too much in the film, so I preferred him without the tie. Wolverine's a bit of a scrapper, as we know, so doesn't look that great with a tie in my opinion. And when I got this body, it came with some extra hands as well. But yeah, this one was more or less thrown together. Again, I swapped the head sculpt, so don't get that mixed up. So if you wanted this version, you would have to buy the full figure with the head sculpt here with the cigar, and I guess you'd have to swap out the heads and buy a separate head sculpt there by 11 without the cigar if you really wanted this basic look here. And again, the box is pretty simple. When you get it, it's pretty much like that. Just foam insert there that housed the figure, so nothing special there. And again, the bodies are going to be quite different. If you can tell, it's hard to tell from the video, but this body is a lot more muscular. I like the details in the arms there with the hair, and it's kind of a sort of rubberized material. It's hard to show on film here, but it's softer over a harder plastic body, whereas this is just a basic plastic body. You can't really tell because it's covered up with a suit, but I think it you know, it holds the suit a lot better. It makes him look like Hugh Jackman to me. He's just a taller guy, kind of lean. Especially in Logan, he wasn't as jacked up as he has been in previous movies. But here, I guess if you preferred a more jacked Logan, this body's a lot thicker. I might even buy another version of this just to have without the dress shirt over it. Just the tank top look, I guess, and maybe dirty it up and have it a little more bloodied, the way we see him somewhat in the middle of the movie and towards the end. So that's another option you can do too if you are into customizing. But yeah, just a quick look at my 2 Logan figures for those of you that were wondering about them from my previous videos. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just glad to have these versions of Logan in the collection and thought they were pretty cool. And it's too bad that Hot Toys never got around to it, but still nonetheless glad to be able to bash them for the collection. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Take care. See you later. Bye bye.